Hi everyone, this is Khalid from Simply Programming. I'm going to do a short tutorial on conditionals today, conditionals in Python. Just going to use a really simple example of an enemy in a game that's been shot, and depending on how far away the enemy is, we're going to give that enemy some damage. So it's a really straightforward example, and you can follow along if you've got your own computer open. So we'll start off by giving the enemy 0 damage, and we're going to give the enemy a distance. So the enemy, however, wherever the enemy is, at some point is going to be X meters away from you. So right now we'll say that it's 10 meters away. So if it's within 0 and 10 meters, we're going to give a damage of 100. And that could be a percentage, it could be some sort of points that you're using. Just see if that works up until now. It's only a few lines, but if you're a beginner, every now and again, just compile your program, or run it against the interpreter, I should say, as a sanity check. Okay, so we have a mistake here straight away, and because at the end of a conditional, at the end of an if, you need a colon. So this is quite important over here. Let's try again. The other languages use brackets to delineate the start and end of a block, but in Python, at the end of an if condition, you have to use a colon like that. So yeah, already compile that, that's fine. Now at the end of our conditionals, we want to print how much damage the enemy has sustained. And here I'm introducing what we call string interpolation. So the way that you can print variables within a print statement is like this. Run that again. So right now the enemy damage is 0. Because why is the enemy damage 0? Because we've said if the enemy distance is between 0 and is over 0 and less than 10, then the damage is 100. Yeah, and we defaulted to 0. Now our enemy distance is 10, but our condition is checking for less than 10. It's falling outside the range. Now what that means is if the enemy distance was 9, then the damage would be 100. It would be the correct damage, which is what we're seeing here. If you had a few more ranges, the next section you could add, the next conditional you could add to that, is using the Elif. So this is Elif is short for else if. So here we're saying if it's going to be greater than 10 meters and less than 20 meters, then we're going to give the enemy a damage of 50 because it's further away. Let's see if we change the distance to 15, then we should expect the damage to be 50, which it is. But I'm not happy with when it's 10, we're not handling that condition properly. We'll never handle that. So you can also do less than or equals to. or greater than or equals to. So here what we're saying is if the distance is greater than or equal to 0 and the distance is less than or equal to 10, the damage should be 100. If the distance is greater than 10 and the distance is less than or equal to 20, then the damage is 50. Finally, the final condition, else, i.e. if the distance is over 20, then the damage is 0, it's nothing. And we can test that. If we change the distance to 35, there's no damage. Change the distance to 10, damage is 100, which is being caught by this less than or equal to over here. Damage is 20. Distance is 20, sorry. And then the damage is 50. So that's a very sort of straightforward and simple way that you can use the if, elif, else construct in Python. You can download this code from my Git repository, which is in the comments. See you next time.